up? This is Gerald from ghesai TV. So, this is a reaction video again. This will be a commentary video kasi medyo na-clickbait ako. Clickbait, no? So, makikita din sa aking Facebook. Yan. So, may article si ANC regarding it's Ancx. So, I think this is a new pakawala ng ANC or ng ABS. This is the caption, "Ipapatulpo kita" has made its way into our national lexicon with the brothers. Practice leading many to believe justice is served faster outside the system. The only problem is, isn't it? Is it not? It? Parang ganon. So, the title is, yun ang caption. So, the title article is, "The Tulfos are the face of Philippine justice and that should bother us." So, to be fair, kung ikaw ang unang free data plan ka lang, syempre di mo na makiklik yung yung datos ito or yung article. So, matitrigger ka, which is titignan natin sa reactions dito sa Facebook nila. Umani siya na 11, hate, okay, galit. Tapos naka-like ng 515, malungkot na 56, tumatawang 131. Though nung binasa ko to nung last Sunday ko to nakita pero puro negative comment. So hindi sila siguro nag-react masyado in terms of the article itself sa Facebook. So medyo maraming tingnan natin pinakamaraming react. So basahin lang muna natin, i-blur ko na yung full name nila. "The Tulfos have questionable background and reputation. They can never represent anything that is just. Shame." Ayun, so may ganong comment. So again sila sa mga Tulfos. Tapos this one is, "Instant justice is a way much better than no justice at all, which from all the injustices experienced and still experiencing by our lowly countrymen, there are these Tulfos brothers who are very transparent in solving whatever problems thrown their way by the victims. And the reason why lots of viewers enjoy the show so much is because we can see problems being solved right away, which is the victims go to authorized agency personnel. There is a high expectation that nothing will happen." Sa totoo lang, okay. So, last two, "It is the only alternative of our poor and hopeless countrymen where they hope to find justice and support. Rafi Tulfo has indeed made people realize that there is still hope where the system fails them. That is troubling." Another comment, "Indeed, it is as if we couldn't get justice unless we go on a TV personality." So again, so kung unang basa mo dito at fan ka ni Rafi at ng mga Tulfos rather, ma-offend ka talaga. Kasi ako, ever since, ang title pa nung kay Sir Idol Rafi is Wanted sa radyo, sa radio station pa noon. Then si Ben Tulfo na panood ko sa UNTV before pa, na doon ko na siya nakilala before pa noon sa UNTV. Ulit-ulit na sinasabi ko. Tapos si Erwin naman sa Channel 2 if I'm not mistaken. May palabas din siya doon. Tapos doon sa pagdating naman kay Mon, si kuya nila sa Channel 9 yata. Though masyado na akong bata for that to remember. So let's go to the article. Kung ano ba talaga sinasabi. Kasi in reality, parang nakaka-offend sa mga fans. So, dahil ako, actually, kahit nung una ako, na-offend ako kasi in the first place kasi, very questionable ang mga ginamit na words dito na parang, pag gusto mo ng justice, patulpo ka. Okay, so pag-aralan natin. So, basahin natin ang article. Hopefully, hindi tayo matagal at mapapractice ang aking reading dito, skills. So, ito na ang article. Nandito tayo sa Ancx. The tool for... So, meron silang picture, I think, dito. Hundreds of people light up outside TV5 every day to file a complaint with Rafi Tulfo in action. To many of them, the program is their last bastion of hope and the closest thing to getting real justice in the Philippines. So, ayan po yung picture. So, makikita nyo. So, basahin natin lang. To be fair din sa mga free data. Ewan ko mapapanood itong video na to. So, bago tayo mag-start, basahin muna sino bang gumawa ng article. To be fair with them. Gian Lau. Article by Gian Lau. So let's go. "I can't get their good reason out of my head. A young girl told me her father refuses to support her financially. Her father is a cop. Camp Crame turned her away and so did the public attorney's office. She felt voiceless and thus she was there on the curbside. A man told me 5 of them were illegally terminated from work. They told their boss they would file a case with the Department of Labor and Employment. The boss dared them to do so, claiming he'd make the process bloody and thus they were there in the curbside." So, ayan nga po yung picture. A group of 10 people told me they were getting paid below minimum wage. They were hungry and tired. One of them said that, but this was the fastest way to attain justice, and thus they were there on the curbside. Some of them had been sleeping there for 2 weeks. They had no money left and no place to stay in Metro Manila. Yeah, actually nakita ko na rin to nung dumaan ako dati sa Grab. So, very sad talaga. Now, we read again. We were on a curbside on Reliance Street, Mandaluyong, where everyone waits to file a complaint with Rafi Tulfo in action. Hundreds of people line up every day, people with black eyes, mothers stranded in Manila with no money for boat fare home. They approach the studio's gate and get a stop before waiting patiently on a curbside of what many of them perceive to be their last bastion of hope. There might be no denser population Metro Manila of people who almost have nothing left. Okay, so that is the sad reality talaga na yun nga, yung mga tao talaga pag wala nang kung anong alam nilang saan matutulong, pupunta talaga sa doon, which is yun nga, kina Rafi Tulfo. So the Tulfos are in phenomenon. Ipapatulpo kita has made its way into our national lexicon. The Tulflix, Tulfo and Chill app went viral and was promptly removed by the Google Play Store. But not before it inflicted the strange mental image of folks getting frisky while watching Rafi Tulfo in action. Once, I had an extra talkative Grab driver tell me, referring to one Tulfos, kinamayan ko si Idol dati. Laking tao, daliri niya, mas malaki pa sa ko. The numbers confirm our national obsession with them. Rafi Tulfo in action has more than 8 million subscribers on YouTube and nearly 4 billion views. So, kung makuha yung G's. So, I guess it makes sense. The Tulfo formula was viral before we knew the viral was. Domestic turbulence, crook official, abusive businessmen, and heroes coming up to bat for the common man. But translating this into a social media language supercharges the drama, which gave us the amazing title of Rafi Tulfo in Action Greatest Hits. My favorite one being, sa airport dapat siya dadalhin, pero sa mental siya dinala ng biyanan niyang barangay captain. Okay, parang ito, yung medyo may kuko daw si girl. Yeah, I watched that. Halabot ako ng ending. It's easy to argue why such a formula is unhealthy for any society. Ito nang si Gian. It's trial by publicity, instant justice, fallible, extra legal, and prone to abuse. It makes spectacle out of suffering. It infects the general population with the idea that justice is faster and more than outside the justice system. The only problem is in it. So dun niya, medyo dito siya talaga niya. Kung baga ang punto niya, sila na ang Tulfo daw yun na yung ng justice natin. Kung wala dito sa tamang kinaukulan, sa kanila mas may mangyayari action. Which is, in reality, totoo naman talaga na parang, na yan lang nga namang gumawa siya magtatalon sa, kaysa naman tumalon sila sa tulay, di ba? Tumalon sa building, nag-aamok ng saksak, yung mga ganun. So, to be fair din kana Rafi Tulfo, kung walang gagawa, sino? Kung may mga ganun nga talagang cases na, for example, may biases sa barangay captain, ganyan-ganyan. So at least, though merong tinatawag na other party for that sa government side, which is, hindi ko na itatakal, hindi ko naman alam na purong-puro, basically, yun ang pwede bang tumulong sa kanila. So, ayun na nga, let's read pa. To be fair din naman kay Gian. Every year, the World Justice Project release a Rule of Law Index. They interview around 1,000 people in 136 countries and diagnose the strengths and weaknesses of their respective justice systems. In their latest report, Singapore is ranked 13, Malaysia is 51st, and Indonesia 62nd, and the Philippines in the 90th. Notoriously, we sat at 150th for order, 15th for order and security, 99th for civil justice, and 113th for criminal justice. We are at 105th for fundamental rights, while our highest rating is 51st for open government, possibly because we are at least transparent about our disregard for human rights. Pun intended. While there are fair numbers for free legal assistance groups in the country, the odds remain stacked against the poor. In 2017, the average lawyer in public attorney's office handled 458 cases and assisted 5,794 clients. There is also a fair chance that their lawyer will change during the course of case, since some cases take years to process, hurting their chances at a favorable outcome. Which is true. I think that is the reality of PAW. So, kailangan din talagang pag-utuunan ng pansin ng gobyerno ang PAW. Anyway, going back, there are also the flashpoints that probably needs articles of their own, including the week when our most hallowed Hall of Justice felt like a Survivor-style tribal council. Yeah, naalala ko to, yung live stream, tapos ginigisa yung magiging next justice. Ewan ko bakit ganun, no? Pero it's okay naman. Kung yun talaga ang proseso nila, I really don't care naman. Okay, going back, here's a survey question for the Pulse Asia of the world. Kailan ka huling nakaranas sa katarungan? Though I'm sure we can all guess what the result would look like. The people waiting outside their day in the Tulfos studio are sharp. They come bearing birth certificates, certificates of employment, various proofs of their suffering, and deep understanding of systematic oppression. Their faces are not ones of desperation, but of the fatigue that sets in after too much depression. I was a little afraid to ask. I had to ask if I could ask. Pwede po ba magtanong anong po pinunta nyo dito? So, ayun, punta daw si Gian doon. They answered with very little information at the beginning. Magre-reklamo lang po. Most of them said that eventually some of them were glad to tell me about what they were there. The stories aren't new of any of us. Watch the show. See what suffering we've normalized. Okay. When I asked if they look for a solution within the system, so meaning barangay, police, blah blah blah, whether they're through line agencies, the barangay or the justice system, the answer is almost yes, quickly followed by some brush off, wala naman kaming narating nun, which is true naman. A handful of them didn't bother saying they're too poor to survive the grind of due process and the Tulfos act faster. So yun, may ganong mga kataga, which is sadly but true na yun ang nakikita kasi nila eh. Anyway, going back, some feared their well-connected abuser would pull their bureaucratic strings and stack the odd against them. Some feared they will be threatened or physically harmed. The Tulfos, to them, are equalizers. In a system that seems to reward only power and influence, Tulfos would allow them to fight power and influence with power and influence. Suddenly, I'm thinking about instant justice. How instant it is if the people outside the studio have to sleep with cardboard boxes to wait for updates. How could be instant if they're only there as a last resort? Is it still instant justice when it's only justice? So yun. So ito na ini-imply niya, kumakambi na si Gian dito sa part na to. So let's continue. I'm not justifying our Tulfo dependency, but it is a dependency to a certain extent. We do depend on them. It can't hurt to understand those who respect, idolize, or rely on them. For many of us, after all, our exposure to anything that resembles justice is limited to the Tulfo programs on air. They're almost like Grab, a popular, exploitative, but relatively functional alternative to poor government services and regulation. And like Grab, they will be around until we get our collective act together. We don't need to accept them, but at very least, we need to accept our responsibility as a community to do a better for those who have it worse. Because frankly, the Tulfos might really be the best they have. Which is why I've been losing sleep over this article, because of there is no single way to fix all of this. So, punta tayo sa dulo. Meron ba yan? No plan of action can fix all this tomorrow. Tomorrow, the Tulfos will still be folk heroes, and some will say rightfully so. Tomorrow, there will be new people lining up outside their studios waiting tell their stories because they see no better option. And if you think such an ending is satisfying, that's because it's supposed to be. So in reality, clickbait po ang article na to. Medyo clickbait yung title niya because in fact, parang inatake si Tulfo, which is ako rin na clickbait nga rin. So sa entirety nito is clickbait siya ni Gian na parang syempre ang litaw nito inaaway siya. Actually, nag-react na si Ben Tulfo about this eh. So, napanood ko na yung video about that and I'm not sure kung nabasa ni Sir Ben, pero may mga points din naman si Sir Ben na medyo tama rin naman siya na nilapit na sila ng tao eh. Hindi kaya kasi na tutulong sila. At the end of the day, tumutulong naman sila eh. Mas paniniwala ng taong bayan yung tumutulong. Kaya na-atake ngayon ng ANC na parang bakit napaka-bitter nila. Kasi kayo, gumawa kayo ng program, yung nakatutulong, hindi yung pa-entertainment lang at showbiz lang. So, which is true din naman, sabi nga ni Ben, yun ang reality eh. Sa kanila mas lumalapit eh. Ang sabi nga ni Sir Ben, hindi ako nagsasabi na kinaiingitan nyo daw sila kaya gumagawa kayo ng article. Ako naman, ang pananaw ko doon, possibly, pero in the end of the day, it's just a clickbait. This article is clickbait. So, So, nag-share na siya ng 3.6k. Ayan, umabot na siya na. So, ayun. Pero to be fair naman talaga, at the end of the day, yung tulong ay importante. At at the end of the day, ang pinaka-end of the day, kailangan talaga ma-fix pa rin ang sistema natin sa Pilipinas. So, hindi na sa gobyerno actually. May mga functions naman ng gobyerno gumagana eh. Okay naman sila eh. Medyo na-highlight na talaga yung mga ban. Kumbaga nga sa papel, mas nakikita yung tuldok kaysa doon sa mismong bond paper or sa papel mismo. That's the reality of life. So hopefully sa atin mag-start ng pagbabago. So we will be having this more na ganitong kasi na content na gagawa tayo ng mga reaction. And papunta na tayo sa isa pang reaction na abangan nyo lang, malapit na. At ilalabas ko na siya this weekend. Abangan nyo yan. Like and comment and subscribe. I-share nyo na rin yan para masaya at i-click ang notification bell para updated kayo sa latest happening. Nahirapan ako magsalita. Anyway guys, comment down below again kung ano masasabi nyo sa article na to at kung ano masasabi nyo sa mga Tulfo brothers. Okay, bye-bye!